Good morning, everyone. We're gonna start by sitting down in our mats, making our way into a comfortable sitting position. Let's take a second to tune in with our breaths. If you would like to set an intention for class today, now would be the perfect time to do so. As we inhale, we're gonna look up, amplifying the feelings related with our intention, and then letting it go. Let's come down into a child's pose. Let's stay here for 3 full breaths. Inhale, bring both hands to the right of the mat. As we exhale, we come back to center. Inhale, both hands to the left side of the mat. In here, we're going to drop the belly and open up the chest. As we exhale, we start rounding up the spine, pushing the ground with the hands and knees. Inhale for cow, exhale for cat. So let's do one more inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding up the spine. We're gonna start waking up our toes, tucking them and lifting our knees up from the ground for first downward facing dog. We're gonna inhale here, try pedaling the feet here, maybe bending one leg first and then the other. As we inhale here, we're gonna plant our right hand firmly into the mat, and with our left hand, we're gonna reach for right leg. Exhale, both hands forward. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Inhale, exhale, both hands forward. Exhale, let's lower down the knees and come back into a kneeling seated position. Take a minute to breathe here as we keep warming up the body. Maybe shaking your head a little. Let's open up our arms to the side, opening up our heart center as we inhale. And as we exhale, bring both hands to the front. Inhale, open up. Exhale, hug yourself. Inhale, open up the heart, look up. Exhale, other arm on top. Moving back into our tabletop. And as we inhale, we're gonna bring the right leg and the left arm up, engaging our core here for stability. Let's take one full inhale, and as we exhale, we bring our right knee to touch the left elbow. Inhaling, extending, exhaling, rounding up the spine and bringing them to touch. Inhaling, extending one more time. Exhaling, coming back to tabletop. Option for cow and cat as we move to the other side. Inhaling, bringing left leg and right arm up. Staying there for one full inhale. Exhale, bring elbow and knee to touch. Inhale, let's keep going here for 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Just keep breathing, inhaling back to tabletop. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take your time to breathe into the back. pushing down the mat equally with your feet and hands. And as we exhale, we come back into a high plank, lowering down the knees, the chest and the chin, keeping your hips up to the sky. And as we exhale, we start sliding our hips to the ground, pushing the hands right below our shoulders for a small cobra. Exhale, push the floor away as we make our way into our downward facing dog. From down dog, we're gonna start walking our tippy toes all the way to the front of the mat, taking baby steps. Maybe we can shake our heads yes and no. Maybe we can grab opposite shoulders here, swinging gently from side to side. Bring our hands to our hips as we start coming up slowly, rounding up the spine. Head is the last thing to come up. Take a minute here to come back to our breath, come back into our intention. And as we inhale, we're going to bring both hands above our head, looking up into our palms for Urdhva Hastasana. Lower down as we exhale, folding forward. Bringing up the chest forward in our halfway lift. Exhale, coming back down and stepping into a high plank for Chaturanga Dandasana. As we inhale, we press into the ground away for upward facing dog. And as we exhale, we push the floor away for our downward facing dog. Andu Svanasana. Inhale, and as we exhale, we bend knees, look forward, jump or step into the front of the mat. Inhale for our halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, come all the way up into a stand, hands above the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to center. Let's do one more, Sun A. Inhale up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, lower down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk or step into a plank. Lower down, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take one more full inhale here, maximizing our lung capacity. Exhaling, jumping or stepping forward. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, hands above the head, look up. Exhaling, hands to center. Inhaling, bringing the hands up for Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk or step into a plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to start making the way back into the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, round up the spine, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up into standing for Urdhva Hastasana, hands above the head, look up to your palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. As you feel ready, make your way into a chair pose for Sun Salutation B. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk or step into a plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up. Exhale, step your right feet forward. You can help your feet with your hand if your feet doesn't reach all the way forward. Inhaling in your warrior one. And as you exhale, let's interlace our hands behind our back. And we're gonna open up the chest here, look slightly up. Exhale, start folding, separating the hands away from the back into your first humble warrior. Inhaling here. Exhale, coming back up into your warrior one, hands up into the sky. Exhaling, both hands to the mat. Step into your high plank and Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, your upward facing dog. And as you exhale, make your way back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left leg up. And exhale, step the foot forward between your hands. Let's make sure we align both our feet here into our warrior one, hands coming up into the sky. Let's take one full breath here. Exhale. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open up your chest, look slightly up, and prepare to fold forward. We come back into your warrior one, hands up into the sky, bend your knee a little more. Exhale, lowering down the hands, going back into a high plank, and all the way down into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's keep breathing here. Inhale here. Exhale, make your way up into the front of the mat, folding forward. Inhale for chair. Exhale, come back up, hands to heart center. But this is gonna get a little more interesting. Just make sure to pay attention. Look at what I'm doing. Inhale for chair pose. Exhale, lowering down. Uttanasana, hands into the mat. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up. Exhale, bring the right foot to the front of the mat. Come up into a warrior one. Inhale here. Exhale, open up into a warrior two. We're gazing past our right fingertips. Inhale, we're gonna do reverse warrior here, stretching the right side of the body. Exhale, cartwheel your hands into the mat, and you can lower all the way down to Chaturanga with one leg. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up. Exhale, step your foot into the front of the mat between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale for warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale two. Inhale, exhale three. Inhale, bend your knee a little bit more and come back into a reverse warrior. Inhale, make your way up again. Exhale, cartwheel both your hands into the mat for your high lunge and your one-legged chaturanga if you did it on the other side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, option to take child's pose or transition into your down dog. Inhaling, maximizing the lung capacity, stretching all the muscles of your body. And as we exhale, we're going to make our way to the front of the mat. Inhale for chair pose. Option to keep your knees and feet together for chair pose, but you can also open up your feet hip width distance apart, whatever is better for you. As we inhale, we come into our chair pose again. Exhale, falling forward. Inhale, halfway lift, engaging the core. Exhale, walk into plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, look slightly up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step your feet between your hands, come all the way up to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. We're gonna extend both legs here, maybe bringing your back foot closer to the front of the mat. Inhale, look past between your right fingertips. And as we exhale, we're gonna start lowering down for our triangle pose. One more inhale here, and as we exhale, we start looking down into the mat, slowly making our way up into our warrior two. Let's pivot both our feet looking to the right side of the mat. We're going to bring our hands into our hips, open up our chest here, look slightly behind. As we start folding forward, hinging the hips, keeping our gaze forward, bringing the hands down into the mat, letting your torso fall heavy. If you have a headstand in your practice, you can go ahead and do so here. We start coming back up, looking forward, straight back. Hands to hips. Inhale, slowly coming back up. Exhale, open both hands to the sides. Inhale, look up slightly. Exhale, hands to hips. Stretch your neck a little bit from side to side. Get ready to fall down again. Keep your hands in your hips for this one. Allow the head to drop. Allow both feet to press equally against the mat. Look forward, coming back up. Exhale, hands to the sides. Opening up the chest here. And as we exhale, we're gonna pivot the feet to the back side of the mat. Giving a warrior one standing. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, bring your right hand into the outside of your left foot. Option to keep your left hand on your left hip, or option to bring it up into the sky for your reverse triangle. Both hands into the mat. Bend your front leg into a low lunge. And from there, step back into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up this time. Stepping your left foot into the back of the mat. As we inhale, we lower the back heel down and come back into a warrior one, facing the back of the mat. Exhale, open up for warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extending both legs. Inhaling, start making your way down into your Trikonasana triangle pose. Let's inhale here together. Exhale, slowly coming up. We're gonna pivot the feet again, facing the right side of the mat. Both hands to the hips. Inhale, open up the chest, look slightly back. We're gonna interlace our hands behind your backs. And we exhale, we start folding forward, letting the torso drop, the head fall heavy. And we separate the hands from our back. Inhaling, look forward and coming back up. Keep breathing. Inhale, both hands to the sides. Exhale, hands to hips. We're gonna lower it down again. Last time here. We're gonna grab our big toes with our index and middle fingers. Try to lengthen the spine. Exhaling, falling forward. As we inhale, let's make our way into a half lift here. And as we exhale, we bring our hands to our hips, coming back up. Let's bend one leg and then the other here. Opening up our hips, stretching both legs, moving from side to side. Inhale, coming back up. Exhaling, we're gonna pivot the feet to the front of the mat. Warrior one fit here. As we inhale, we're gonna come into a reverse triangle here. Let's start making our way down. Inhaling here for one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, start making your way down into a low lunge. Bend your front leg here. Inhale in low lunge. Exhale, coming back down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. bending the legs, looking forward, and make the way up into the front of the mat. Inhaling halfway lift, exhaling, falling forward. Inhaling for chair pose here. Exhale, hands into heart center. Let's do one more chair pose here. As we inhale, we're gonna place the right elbow in the outside of the left knee for a twisted chair pose. Inhaling, pressing both palms to heart center. Exhaling, coming back to center, lower down, bringing both hands up again. Exhale, other side. Feel how you're squeezing your back muscles, creating more space in your spine. Inhaling here, exhale, coming back to center. Inhale for chair pose, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, let's slowly start to make our way into a low lunge. Let's take a breath in our low lunge. Option for Vinyasa, option for child's pose. We're gonna meet in downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, we bring the right leg up to the sky. We stay here for a full deep breath. And as we exhale, we start bringing the right foot between our hands. We're gonna come up into a high lunge here. Inhaling in high lunge, let's stay there for a couple of breaths. As we exhale, we're gonna cactus our hands open and lower down the back. Inhaling, extending both legs. Exhaling, bending the back leg. Inhaling, up. Exhale, bending. Inhaling, up. Exhaling, working with the hips here. Inhaling, up. Exhaling, one more, and come down. We're gonna extend the front leg here. Trying to reach our chin to our shin. And as we inhale, we come back into a low lunge. Exhale, pick your back foot up. We're gonna start lifting the back foot up into the sky for our standing split. Inhale, bring your heel up. As you exhale, start opening up the hip to the side. Option to bring your left hand into your hip. Option to extend your left hand up into the sky for your half moon pose. If you fall, don't worry, you can always make your way back. Inhaling here. Exhaling, bringing both hands back. We're gonna step down the back foot into warrior one feet. From here, we're gonna come all the way up. We want both hips to look to the front of the mat. Let's try to reach our opposite elbows behind the back here. Or option to press your palms together behind your back. Let's inhale here, open up the chest. Exhale, hinging the hips, coming down. Trying to keep a straight back the whole time. Let's inhale here. Exhale, bring both hands to the mat. Bend your front leg into a low lunge. Step back into plank. Take your one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot comes up. Inhaling. Exhale, bring your foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up to high lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms to the side, lower down the back knee. Inhale, extending both legs. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, stay here. Drop the back knee, hands to the mat. Extend your left leg here. Bend your front leg here. Pick up your back foot. And start making your way up into your standing half split. Inhaling here. Exhaling, start opening up the hip. Let's do the same thing we did on the other side, bringing the top hand into your hip or extending up into the sky. Exhaling, stepping the back foot down into warrior one feet. Inhaling, both hips facing the front of the mat, grabbing opposite shoulders behind your back. Option to press your palms. Inhaling, opening up the chest. Exhaling, folding ourselves forward, forehead to knee. And as we exhale, we start lowering down the hands, bending the front leg, and making our way back into our one-legged chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale, we're gonna tiptoe our feet to the front of the mat. Let your torso fall heavy, shaking your head yes, maybe no. Let's come back up through chair pose. Inhaling here, exhaling, releasing, hands to the sides. Let's separate our feet hip width distance apart, bringing both hands into our hips. Inhaling, opening up the chest. Exhaling, folding forward, grabbing our big toes with our peace fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhaling, look forward. Exhaling, we're going to bring our whole palms underneath our feet here. You can bend your knees as much as you need. Maybe try pressing into your wrist with your toes. See how that feels. As we inhale, we're going to release the palms And slowly making our way up. The head is the last thing to come up. Inhale, bring both hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna come for a tree pose here, bringing both hands to the hips. Let's bring the right knee up. We're gonna bring our right foot to press our left inner thigh for a tree pose. Bringing both hands to heart center. Or you can bring your hands up into the sky. Let's breathe here. Inhaling, exhaling, bringing the hands back to heart center. Hands to hips, bring the knee back up, exhale, lower down. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left knee comes up, exhale, left foot into the right inner thigh. Inhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling here, exhaling, hands to center, hands to the hips, and come back down. Stepping the right ball of the toes. Inhaling, bring the knee up. Exhaling, we're gonna reach for a big toe. Inhaling, exhaling, extending the front leg. Inhale, open up the leg to the side. Option to bend the knee. Opening up the left arm to the side, looking slide past your left fingertips. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Coming back to center. Release your leg. Maybe keep it up for a couple. Exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Step into the balls of your left foot. Inhaling, bring the knee up. Exhaling, reaching for your big toe with your case fingers. Inhaling. Exhaling, extend the left leg forward. Inhaling, opening up the leg to the side. Exhaling, opening up your left arm. Don't worry if you fall, you can always make your way back. Inhale, let's stay here for one. Come back to center. Extending your leg again, maybe try to keep it there for a couple of seconds. Push it a little bit harder. And we come back down. Inhaling, stretch your back here. Catch your breath. Inhaling for a chair pose. Holding up the chair pose. Exhaling, folding forward.
We're gonna heel toe our feet to the sides of the mat and lower down for a squat. Bringing both hands to heart center, pushing the legs with the elbows. Inhaling here, exhaling, let's plant both hands in the mat. Leave your right hand on the mat and your left hand goes up into the sky, opening up your right shoulder. Inhaling here, exhaling, coming back to center. We bring the left hand down and the right hand goes up. Release and come back to center. Inhaling here, slowly start lowering down your hips to the mat, bringing both feet and knees together. Inhaling, we're gonna hold here for boat pose. Inhaling, lifting the legs up, legs engaged, core engaged, trying to keep your chest open. Exhale, release. Inhale, scooch a little to the back. We're gonna extend our legs forward, sitting with a straight back. Inhaling here, we can lift the hands up. Exhaling, folding forward, trying to grab and reach for your feet as we inhale. And as we exhale, we begin to fall forward. You can bend your legs as much as you want here. Let's breathe deeply into the stretch. Inhaling, slowly coming back up. Exhaling, release completely. Inhaling, plant your palms next to your hips. We're gonna bring the hips up. Then if you feel comfortable, you can let your head drop down. Pushing the ground with your feet and with your hands. Exhaling, coming back down. Inhale, let's bring both our feet together. Opening up the hips to the sides for a butterfly pose. As we inhale, we open up our chest. And as we exhale, we start folding forward. It doesn't matter how far you get. You can maybe help your legs open with your elbows. Inhaling here. Exhaling, slowly coming back up. Maybe moving your neck a little bit from side to side. Do whatever feels good for you here. I like doing a very gentle twist here. Let's inhale, come back to butterfly. Maybe swinging your legs a little bit, maybe swinging your body from side to side. Inhaling, bringing both knees together again. Extending your left leg forward. The right foot will be pressing against the left inner thigh, just like we did in our tree pose. Inhale, keep a straight back. Exhale, start folding forward. We're gonna come slowly back up. Plant both hands to the mat. So the leg that is extended to the front is gonna stay there for now. And the leg that was bent is gonna go to the back of the mat. We're gonna breathe here in an active pigeon pose. Opening up the chest, Opening up the hips, looking slightly up. Inhaling here. Exhale when you're ready. You can start making your way down into your sleeping pigeon. Maybe dropping down your forehead. Maybe extending your arms forward. Relaxing, resting, breathing into every muscle of your body. Inhaling, coming back into an active pigeon. Exhaling, you can let your hip drop. And very gently place your left foot outside of your right knee. Inhaling, we're gonna bring the right hand back and the left hand up. Exhaling, we're gonna place our left elbow outside of your right knee, gazing past your right shoulder. Option for a full bind if that's in your practice. Exhale, slowly counter twisting to the other side. Coming back to center. From here, we're gonna push ourselves to bring the hands to the front of the mat. We're gonna try to come back and sit down. So with our legs stacked, we're gonna open up the arms to our sides. We're gonna bring our right hand up and fold it behind our back. Same thing with our left hand. Try to interlace both your hands in the back. If you can grab a hold of your t-shirt or maybe grabbing a towel. We want to open up the back here, open up the shoulders. And as we exhale, we open up the hands to the side. We're gonna do our eagle's hands here. Right arm goes on top, and then the left arm is gonna ravel around. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, coming back up, extending both arms to the side. Okay, we are gonna come back into our seat. I really need you to pay attention for what's coming next. We're gonna do a simple spin, just so we can land in the same exact position, but do the other side. Once we're here, we're gonna do the same thing. Bringing the left arm to the back of the mat, the right hand goes up into the sky. Inhaling here. Exhaling, bringing the right elbow outside of your left knee. Option to do a full bind. With every inhale, we extend, and with every exhale, we twist. Slowly and gently twist to the other side. Inhaling, stack both your knees on top of the other. Coming back into a seated eagle. Inhaling, raise your hand up.
Just kidding, right hand goes down behind our backs. Inhaling, left hand goes up as we try to reach both hands. Maybe interlacing our fingers, maybe grabbing a towel, whatever you did on the other side. Inhaling, opening up the chest. Exhaling, releasing completely. Inhaling, eagle arms to the other side, right arm goes on top. Start falling forward and relax, letting go. Inhaling, extending the arms to the sides. Exhaling, we're gonna start unraveling our legs, coming up in our active pigeon. Inhaling, opening up the hip. Exhaling, we can start to make our way down. Option to come down into the forearms. Option to drop your forehead and come into a resting pigeon. Releasing all the tension in your hips. Let's bring our attention back into our breaths. And as we exhale, start coming back into our active pigeon. Inhaling here, exhaling, dropping the hip into the side. Make sure you did both sides, so I don't even know which sides we did anymore. The right leg is extended to the front of the mat. We're going to do our last folding forward here. Inhaling, looking forward. Exhaling, come back up. Transitioning into a high plank. Inhaling in a high plank. Option to do your Vinyasa. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, coming slowly into plank. Exhaling, option for Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna step the left leg outside the right side of the mat. Doing our reverse down dog. Opening up the chest. Floating away the left arm. Exhale, coming back. We're going to do a side plank to our right side of the body, Vashisthasana. Option to bring the hand up into the sky. Option to leave the leg up if that's in your practice. Option to keep the hand in your hip. Exhaling, come back into high plank. Downward facing dog. Bringing the right leg outside of the left side of the mat. Floating our right hand into the sky, opening up the chest, reversing our down dog here. As we exhale, we come back to center. High plank, Vashisthasana, high plank to our left side of the body. Whatever you did on the other side, you can do the same thing on this side. Exhaling, coming back. downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Our hips are gonna stay up and we're gonna lower down our chest and our chin into the mat. Inhaling here. Feeling the stretch in your lower back. Exhaling, slide forward. Placing your forearms into the mat. Pressing all the fingertips against the mat. Inhaling, just stay here, open up the chest. Maybe closing the eyes. Feeling what opening up the chest means, opening up the heart. We're gonna release and bring one cheek to the mat. Bring your arms to the sides of your body. Slowly bring both hands below the shoulders. We're gonna open up the chest one more time for a small cobra. Hands pressing against the mat as we inhale. And as we exhale, we come back down, releasing the hands in the side of the body. Resting here. Maybe moving your hips from side to side. Take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're gonna interlace our hands behind our backs. We're gonna lift our chest up, lift our feet up. So our head is reaching the front of the mat and our feet are reaching the back of the mat, working with opposite forces. Inhaling here. Exhaling, release completely, hands to the sides. Releasing all the effort. We're gonna do our last back bend in here. Inhaling, reaching both your feet at the same time. You can grab your ankles, the top of your feet. As we inhale, we rise our chest, opening up our chest, opening up our heart, engaging our abdominal muscles. Exhaling, releasing completely. Good news, we're almost done. Let's just flip into our backs here. We're gonna open up the feet mat with distance apart, and we're gonna bring the knees together so we can release the tension in our lower backs. I recommend, if you have a scrunchie, taking the scrunchie out. Bringing both arms to the sides of the body, resting here. Inhaling, reaching your hips up into the sky, interlacing your hands in the mat, bringing the chin close to the chest for our bridge pose. Exhale, lower down the hips. You can repeat and do the same thing, or you can come into a full wheel. If you've already done full wheel and it's in your practice, you can go ahead and do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna place my hands next to my ears, the fingers looking to the back of the mat. I lift my hips up and place the crown of my head in the mat. And as I inhale, I push my hips even higher into the sky, and I extend my arms, trying to distribute the weight between my feet and my hands. Exhaling, bringing chin to chest and slowly coming back down. option to come back into the last full wheel, option to rest in the mat. Inhaling here, exhaling, coming back down. Let's go back to opening up our feet, mat width distance apart, knees together, releasing the tension of our lower back. Slowly, we want to reach our knees with our hands, allowing our legs to hang freely. Maybe we can swing them from one side to the other, maybe doing small circles. From here, we can bring the knees closer to the body. Bring both feet back to the mat. Opening up the knees to the sides, feet together. We want to place our right hand in our belly and our left hand in our hearts. We're gonna do a little bit of belly breathing here. We want to send our breath into the belly this time. As we're inhaling, lifting up the belly, like if we were inflating a balloon. Maybe feeling how your belly rises up with your right hand. Let's bring both hands on top of the head to grab opposite shoulders. As we bring our knees back together. Releasing the hands, opening up the hands to the sides. We're gonna bring the knees up and slowly bringing them to the right side of the body. Inhaling, looking slightly into the left side of the body. We keep doing belly breathing here. And as we exhale, we come back to center. Bring both your legs to the left now. Helping your legs with your left hand, looking to the right side. Opening up the shoulders. Inhaling here. Exhaling, coming back to center. We're gonna come for our shoulder stand. If it's in your practice, go ahead and do so. You can always rest in the mat or try to do it. We're gonna inhale, bring our hips up to the sky. Hold into your lower back here. And start bringing the knees up, slowly. Bringing the legs up into our shoulder stand. Your neck is not moving here. Your chin is close to your chest. You're engaging the legs, engaging the toes, reversing the blood flow. Slowly start coming back down, bending the knees first, extending the legs back again, behind the head, inhaling here, exhaling, maybe trying to bend your knees for your pressure pose. And slowly start making your way back down into the mat. Maybe bringing your knees into your chest, slowly swinging from side to side, coming into a happy baby, grabbing holds of your feet here, opening up the hips, the inner thighs. Trying to keep the lower back in the mat, creating more space, releasing. Coming back, make yourself tiny here. Exhale, release everything into the mat. Extend one leg and then the other. Bring your arms to the sides of your body. Option to stay here for Shavasana, or option to do one last pose, your fish pose, if that's in your practice. Inhaling fish, we'll bring our chest up into the sky and we look slightly behind to plant the top of our head into the mat. Our palms and our forearms are pushing against the mat. We inhale in fish. And we exhale. Release completely into a relaxation pose, Shavasana. We're absorbing all the benefits from our practice. Now is the moment to let go. If you would like to take a longer Shavasana, now is a good time to stop the video and do so. If you would like to reincorporate, start waking up your feet, your hands. Maybe bringing your full body to the right side. Inhaling here, making your way to the top of the mat. Inhaling, exhaling wherever you are. Inhaling Finding a comfortable seat. Becoming aware of your body. Aware of your energy. We're gonna bring one more time our palms up to the sky. Inhaling slowly and deeply. Exhaling through heart center, grounding ourselves down. Feeling grateful for everything we just did. Inhaling here. And as we exhale, we bow forward, honoring the time we had decided to take for ourselves and for our practice. Whenever you're ready, come back up. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this makes you feel better throughout the day. I hope you can get more in touch with your body, becoming more aware of all the sensations and everything that's good in our lives that surrounds us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.